Hey there, friends. What's up? It's me, your host, the Dread Pirates Space Buns. And, what the frick? Whatever. I am here today with positivity juice, but I also have some really exciting news, and that's that I do a new segment, and it's going to be called Positivity Champagne. These are little doses of positivity, very quick. My goal is to try to keep them under like 3 minutes, just like very quick to the point positivity, just in case like on a break you're having a rough moment, you don't have a whole lot of time to take in positivity, but you really need something. So we're going to try that out and see how that goes. And hopefully I will be able to keep things under 2 minutes, because you know me. You know me. Anyways, none of this is the point. The point is that today we're here for another positivity juice, because I know the world's been lacking in positivity, and in my own way, this positivity juice is more over for me than anything else, and I just hope that it helps someone else, because I've kind of been at this point. So, here we go. Good decisions come from experience, and experience comes from making bad decisions. It's a quote by Mark Twain, and it is absolutely beautiful, and I love it. I love it for where I am right now. I keep having to remind myself that it's okay. That not every video I put out on YouTube right now is going to be the edited piece of gold that I want it to be. I haven't quite figured out how to grasp that style here yet and put things the way that my brain thinks that they should be, like the way I'm seeing them in my head. It's just not getting to that yet. And I will admit that part of that is like keeping me from making these videos. It is keeping me from pushing forward and doing things more that I should be doing here, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to fail. I don't want to fail. I want to make that videos that I look back on and I'm like, wow, I feel like that was really dumb, but at the end of the day, like the quote says, it's extremely important that you make bad decisions and that you learn from them, that you acknowledge them. And you say, yeah, you know what, I messed that up and I shouldn't have done that, and I'll probably never do that again. I would hope I would never do the things I mess up again, because I don't like messing up. But you got to acknowledge that you did it. And you got to acknowledge that, you know what, you may mess up again, and that's okay. We're on a path of learning and a path of growing. And no, maybe your experience isn't quite the same. Maybe you're not making, videos and it's not right here for you. But I think in some way, everybody goes through this at some point, so hopefully this will help you. Bring in the back of your head, remind you, when you're having that moment yourself, that like, hey, experience has to come from somewhere. And experience sometimes, and especially, being able to make good decisions, being able to know how to put something together, how you want something to look and flow, that all comes from doing it, and doing it over and over and over, and realizing, I should have done that just a little bit differently. It's funny, but like I find this a lot in a lot of things I do, whether that's video creation and I'm sitting there and I'm doing a transition and I pull a hoodie or whatever around my face, and next thing I know, I'm watching it back and I'm like, there's this 2-second gap where literally you see me go and my hands seal. And then my hands reopen, and it looks really awkward. So you go back and you reshoot it, and you go faster on a faster clip, and you open on a faster clip, and next thing you know, the clip looks solid. Because being willing to learn, but also being willing to acknowledge that, and not just beat yourself up for it and be mad at yourself for not being good enough or not being worth it on the first try. I cannot tell you enough that nothing I do is on the first try. Nothing. Not even these YouTube videos. And in fact, most of these YouTube videos are edited heavily to make sense and not leave you sitting here for 10 minutes staring at a screen while somebody goes, yes, that's what my videos are normally like. I just edited all of that out for you guys. That's the thing. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. Even the world spins on a tilted axis, just doing the best it can. So just do the best you can. Remember that we're gonna mess up. I mess up dances. I mess up costumes, creations. I'm sitting next to a mess up I haven't readdressed because emotionally that took me down a peg. We will also be talking about that in another video, but that is the point. I'm not going to give up. I'm not done. I just haven't gotten back to it yet. But I learned. I learned my lesson. I see where it went wrong. And we're going to fix it. And it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be beautiful. Because good decisions and good experience and being able to just do things right doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from messing up and being willing to mess up and being willing to say, you know what? That's okay. Because I'm me. And I still did the best I could. And now I'm going to learn from my mistakes and I'm going to do better next time. Sometimes that's all we can do, friends. You guys rock so, so very much. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget that it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay not to know. Not to know how to do something. Not to know what you want. Not to know yet. Just take a chance. Learn from your experiences. And don't forget to grow, friends. Dread Pirate Space Funs, signing off. Oh, hey, you made it here. Cool. Well, I just thought this made a good example of how if you keep working, keep practicing, and keep learning, you can really do anything you want to do, friends. Don't forget you're amazing and that you can do anything you put your mind to.